Hi, my name is Matthew Bellisario from the heart of the Deep South on the outskirts of Birmingham, Alabama. Welcome to the BellisarioSonic YouTube channel. Today, I just wanted to share with you this fantastic album by one of my favorite guitar players ever, Jeff Beck. I was listening to this tonight and I was just reminded a couple of things. A, how great sounding this album is, which was recorded on the 9th of June of 2010, released on the 22nd of February 2011. This is over an hour of some of the greatest classic rock and roll tunes played by, of course, in my opinion, one of the greatest guitar players ever. This was, according to the documentation here, this was mastered for vinyl by Joe Reagoso from the original Atco Records Deuce Music tapes at Friday Music Studios in Capitol Mastering in Hollywood, California with Ron McMaster. So there's the information there. This sounds fantastic. This again shows why Jeff Beck is so good. He's able to put himself in a variety of settings and plays the most unique expressions on the guitar. A lot of people like to talk about technically how good somebody is on any given instrument. You know whether they're able to play fast, for example. On a guitar, a lot of times people will think that virtuosity means they can play a lot of notes very quickly. And why that can have its place, it's really the unique expression of your voice through the guitar, or any instrument for that matter, that makes you good, that makes it memorable, that makes you quote unquote great. You know, a lot of people like to pit one music against one another, or get one guitar player against one another, trying to one up, oh, so-and-so's, you know, way better than so-and-so, and it kind of turns into something that becomes like more of a competition, like you're rating somebody at Olympic sport or something, which I think is kind of foolish, really, when it comes to music and artistic types of things, being that it's an art and you like it or you don't like it, or you can appreciate somebody's virtuosity on an instrument, which is fine, but really, do they have a unique voice on the instrument? Because there's a lot of people out there that can play their instruments well. There's a lot of people that can play fast or hit certain notes on different types of instruments, for the saxophone or the trumpet or whatever, and can play very fast and play the instrument technically well, but still do not have their own voice on the instrument. They're still imitating other people. And that's a hard thing to get away from. And what makes people like Jeff Beck and Rory Gallagher, for instance, those are my two favorite rock guitar players, is Jeff Beck and Rory Gallagher. And what makes them unique is they have their own voice on the instrument that is not really easy to copy. And they basically learned from their favorites, but then took that stuff and internalized it, and were able to come out with their own unique expression on the instrument. And you hear Jeff Beck. When he's playing, he's not just imitating the guys that played that in the 50s. He has his own little flair there, his own phrasing on that you can hear. It's different than what if you went back and played these songs from the original records. They're not exactly the same phrasings. Jeff Beck took those, internalized them, and when he plays them, he kind of adds in his own vocalization, his own expression, his own phrasing. And so this album here, though, I do recommend picking up because it sounds fantastic. You've got Imelda May on here, Brian Setzer, Gary U.S. Bonds, Trombone Shorty as guests. I'll hold this up so you can see the listing of the players here, personnel. But I really dig it. And I think this is, again, I've got an extensive collection of Jeff Beck on record. And this one I have not listened to in a while. This is one of my favorite songs here. Train Kept A-Rollin'. this, you have all the classic what I would call rock and roll anthems on here, like this song, Train Kept a Rollin', Cruisin', Double Talkin' Baby, Cry Me a River, Sitting on Top of the World, Bye Bye Blues, I'm a Fool to Care, Tiger Rag, Apache's on here, Sleepwalk, New Orleans. This is just 20 Flight Rocks on here. It's just like an all, you know, a great lineup of songs and personnel. You get some, you know, other people on here like Brian Setzer playing. And to me, it's just a wonderful record. So I just wanted to share that with you. I was sitting here tonight listening to it, and I think this is worth definitely picking up if you don't have it. It just sounds really, really good. It has a really nice presence. You know, it sounds like that it's got a very warm sound to it, and it's a great mix. And this was, again, mastered for vinyl. So I'm digging it.
All the way from over there, Miss Imelda May.
You got Imelda May on here with, you know, she's just got a great voice. She fits really well into this style of music, which she's known for. Here's Cry Me a River. I'll go out on this. Sometimes I feel like I'm a DJ on here, but I just like sharing this music with you guys and telling you about great records. So beautiful.
Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you.
All right, folks, thanks for joining me. Happy listening. Leave your comments. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And we'll talk to you later on. Happy listening to all.